This is the Waterdrop WD-A2 Countertop Reverse Osmosis System, a boxy, dark gray tower with clean lines, a glossy touchscreen up front, and a low-profile spout above a removable magnetic drip tray. There's a clear feed tank that lifts off from the top, and a compact 40-aughts pure water pitcher that docks right into the face of the unit. It looks like a modern bottleless cooler but scaled for a kitchen counter. From my experience, the design feels solid for a countertop appliance, and the weight around 22 pounds gives it a sturdy, planted vibe. Key features that stood out to me were the 5-stage RO filtration with a 0.001 micron membrane, the adjustable hot settings that go up to a claimed 203 degrees Fahrenheit, 6 temperature choices including room temp and cold, 5 selectable volumes, a favorite mode for one-tap recall, a child lock for hot water, a TDS display so I can see water quality at a glance, and the 3-to-1 pure-to-drain ratio that's far more efficient than older RO systems. The filter is a single composite cartridge, which simplifies maintenance and cost tracking. In my opinion, simplicity matters with appliances you touch multiple times a day. Setup took me under half an hour, but I did run into a snag with the initial flushing step. The instructions told me to place the pitcher to start the flush. The screen lit the indicator, and then nothing happened. I thought I got a bad unit. After some trial and error, I learned that gently twisting the pitcher in the cradle helped engage whatever sensor needed to wake up the flush. It's not obvious, and I wish that were explained better. After that, day-to-day use has been easy. The touchscreen is bright, snappy, and responsive. I like setting a favorite combo, 16-aughts at 185 degrees Fahrenheit for a quick T-hit, and just tapping it. The child lock for hot water is smart. I press and hold to confirm before it dispenses anything above 113 degrees Fahrenheit. Taste is where this thing earns its keep. RO filtration is designed to strip dissolved solids. The TDS number on the screen consistently reads far lower than my tap, and the taste is clean, neutral, and chlorine-free. Coffee and tea are notably better. From my experience, that's the biggest reason to consider the WD-A2. The water tastes like premium bottled water without buying bottles. It also supports up to 500 ppm tap TDS, which covers a lot of municipal sources. About the thermal claims, here's what I found. Hot water performance is strong for most kitchen tasks. I get water hot enough for tea, instant noodles, and pour-over coffee. I've seen it flirt with the high end of its claim, but if you need consistent near boil for very particular teas or for specialized brewing, it may not fully replace a kettle. It's close, and it's fast, but not identical to a rolling boil. Cold water is where I had my biggest letdown. It's marketed as instant hot and cold, with a minimum of 59 degrees Fahrenheit. In my kitchen, the cold setting is basically room temperature. I never felt a true chill like a fridge dispenser. I can't say whether that's due to incoming water temp, the room conditions, or how this specific unit handles cooling, but I've never hit a crisp, chilled sip. If real cold water is a must-have, set expectations here. It's perfect for families who want purified water and hot drinks, but if you want ice-cold water straight from the machine, this didn't deliver that for me. There's also a quirk with the feed tank. Since it loads from the top, you need vertical clearance. In a standard kitchen with cabinets over the counter, I can't just park it tight against the backsplash and refill. I have to pull it forward so I can lift the tank out. Not a deal breaker, but it's a daily dance if your cabinet clearance is tight. The unit is compact for what it does, but it's taller than a typical drip coffee maker. And that matters because refilling the tank requires top access. Another operational quirk. When the feed tank gets low, roughly the bottom third, the machine sometimes stops and doesn't bounce back automatically. Refilling the tank hasn't always cleared it. I've had to lift the whole unit up and set it back down to reset whatever sensor is stuck. It's not heavy, but it is awkward, and I'd love to see a firmware or sensor logic update to fix that behavior. The screen should throw a clear low water message and resume on its own after a refill. Noise is acceptable. I hear a soft hum when it's filtering or heating. It comes and goes in short bursts and blends into normal kitchen background for me. If you're super sensitive to sound, you'll notice it, but this isn't a disruptive appliance. Flow rate is decent. At bigger volumes, I get some splash depending on cup height and angle, so I keep taller bottles close to the spout. Filter life is rated up to 12 months, or about 1,100 gallons, and the screen shows a life meter so I don't have to guess. Swapping the cartridge is straightforward. From my experience, one filter and one schedule is way better than juggling pre-filters and post-filters like older undersink systems. The 3-to-1 pure-to-drain ratio is a real improvement too. RO always wastes some water because it pushes contaminants to the drain, but 3 parts pure to 1 part waste is efficient by RO standards. If you're moving off single-use bottles, this fits an eco-minded routine. A quick note on certifications, because the label can be confusing. The WD-A2 is certified to NSF ANSI 372, which is about lead-free materials in the product itself. That means the unit won't leach lead into your water. It's not the same as a performance certification for removing lead from your tap. The RO membrane is designed to reduce a long list of contaminants: TDS, PFOA, PFOS, chlorine, fluoride, arsenic, and more. And that lines up with my taste and TDS results. But I want to be precise about what that specific NSF mark means. It's perfect for renters, offices, and anyone who wants great tasting purified water without cutting into cabinets or hiring a plumber. It's also great if you make hot drinks all day and you're tired of waiting on a kettle. From my experience, the biggest pain points are the not really cold water, the sensor hiccup when the tank runs low, the top fill clearance dance under cabinets, and the confusing first flush that required a gentle twist of the pitcher. None of those kill the value if what you truly care about is water quality and hot water on demand. But they do keep this from feeling as polished as the price and design suggest. I'd recommend this for people who want an all-in-one purifier with strong hot water convenience, who can live with room temp cold, and who value a compact, installation-free setup. If you're hunting for a genuine chilled water dispenser, you might pair this with a fridge pitcher, or look for a unit with proven active cooling that you can verify in person. In my opinion, the Waterdrop WD-A2 nails purity, nails ease of use after you learn its quirks, and looks sharp on a counter. I just wish the cold claim matched my real-world results, and that the low water sensor logic was smarter. If those two things were addressed, this would be an easy pick for almost any kitchen. In conclusion, I'm keeping it because the water tastes excellent, the TDS drops consistently, and having hot water on tap has changed my routine in a good way. I'll keep an eye on updates, and I'm hoping future batches or firmware tighten up the cooling and the low water behavior. If you prioritize clean taste and hot convenience over true chilling, this is a strong choice. I will update specific information about the Waterdrop WD-A2 countertop reverse osmosis system in the comments. Don't forget to catch my next video.